Hey, how's it? This is the foundation. Just wanted to give my thoughts on the first preseason game. Um, yeah, we lost the game. It's not that important, but I kind of like that thing where you breed, winning breeds winning, and I like when because when they do that and you come off with a win, and everybody starts having a little bit more pep in the step, and everybody starts looking like, wait, somebody's gonna get released, and it's gonna breed more competition. Like I'm not getting released, you getting released. So, as always, I knew that Zeke and Shawnee wasn't gonna play if they play any preseason at all. I was a little bit shocked with I never know Kobe's didn't make the trip, but anyway, I didn't. I was a little bit shocked with Tyron Smith playing. Maybe he wanted to be there for Dak, or he wanted to build some chemistry with Connor, um, or he wanted to test his back. Whatever the thing was, he was out there. But I was a little bit shocked. D-Law too. That was because of the money and all that. But for the most part, when you saw the starters play, you saw some positive things. You saw some things that they had to face adversity, and the best part is that they got a touchdown out of it. Ross Smith had some good solid runs. The offensive line was looking, made it very easy, and all that, and so, and that's the identity part. Dak was just taking what the defense gave him, and when they got into striking distance, he threw a nice play to Michael Gallup. Nice touchdown, nice touchdown pass, pretty, really good accuracy. And you just hope that can continue, be more consistent for that, because that's the number one thing that he's getting criticized for. So hopefully it happens that way. Connor Williams, yes, he looked like the weak link, but when you got three perennial Pro Bowlers and All Pros and a potential fourth, yeah, it's gonna look kind of obvious. I mean, when he works with his feet, he's damn good, but I think he was trying to be a little bit too aggressive on that sack, and you know how it is. Because I say that he's been more positive than negative. But every time you get a sack is like, for the 10 positives you think, that all erased with one sack. So that was for that. But like I said, they got their touchdown. Defensively, they did what they needed to do. They didn't let their Jimmy G get a good feel of the game, and they got him out. So and then right there after that, the coach took him out, and all they can say is like, oh well, it's incomplete for the defense. For the offense. So the defense did their job. Jalen Smith is looking really good. The way he's redirecting, the way he got some hits, the way he gets in the backfield, and then on top of that, getting to that pure temper too. In coverage, running all the way back with the tight end. That was nice to see. I'm really liking our defensive linebackers depth. Joe Thomas got an interception, but Joe Thomas, he looks like he knows where to be and all that, and same thing with Damian Wilson, and then also Justin Mark Lillard. All those guys. Leighton, and I'm not gonna forget Leighton Van Der Esch. I was gonna mention him a little later, but Leighton Van Der Esch, I want to see a little bit more, but he looked pretty good as well too. So the depth looks very nice. Taco, he looked like he took a step forward. Antoine Woods, man, he's pushing that pocket, which I like, because then you push the quarterback. He can't step up. He has to move to the side right into our pass rushers. If it goes to the running back is gonna have to redirect, not get a full head of steam. So that's always that's one thing I like. Lawrence Armstrong, man, he was getting some pressures. He was getting the backfield. I want to see him do that to the first teamers. I know he was playing against the backups, but I want to see him do that against the first teamers. So that's hopefully we can get on there. They'll let him get him involved in some of the first teamers and all that. But yeah, I think the Cheeto and Byron look good. I didn't really, I didn't really notice Xavier Woods, but sometimes it's better not to hear your name at all. um, Anthony Brown was probably the most disappointing, just because because you saw him make some plays in training camp, and all of a sudden it's like, he reverted to getting those penalties again. It's like so hopefully he can bounce back. Back to the offense real quick. Lassenor, he was making camp catches, which is great, but you need to say it translated, and he did. He made one of those. It's a very difficult catch. Tiptoeing on the sideline, got some good separation, and he got the touchdown. So good for him. Tavon Austin, he got some good plays, which brings me to the tight ends. The tight ends, I want to see somebody emerge, but maybe they're not that security blanket where you go, I need a first down, and you throw it to a tight end. Maybe it's gonna be different now. Maybe they're just a byproduct. Like the role player and all that. But I would like to see, Blake Jarwin did pretty okay. The other guys did okay, but Blake Jarwin, look for the most and all that, the part. But I want to see, I want to see more. Bo Scarborough, man, that's a big boy. I mean, you got Rod Smith, who's a big boy, and then you got Zeke, who's everything. All the running backs, you got the speed, the power, the vision, the agility, all that. And and Zeke can wear down some defense just with his power and all that. And you got Bo Scarborough, and he's like, I mean, when he broke that tackle, I'm damn sure that defensive back was like, blow the whistle, blow the whistle. But anyway, he had a good, nice run, and you saw him on that third and goal. I mean, he was stopped cold, and this by his sheer size and power. I mean, they couldn't keep him out of the end zone. I mean, he looked like he wanted to try and dive, and then he was like, and he still just went, okay, here we go. Okay, I can jump over. Okay, I'll just push my way into this, and he got into the end zone. So, and so that got me thinking. I would like to see him work with the first team offense, just because you imagine him and Travis Frederick and Zach Martin get a nice hole for him, and he has open field to get go ahead with a full set of head of steam, and you're gonna see that safety like, okay, business decision here. But like I said, you got Rod Smith, who's very good in the passing game. He's a good runner in his own right, and he's a big boy as well. I was just thinking, imagine if Zeke goes, I'm gonna come out this play, and it's like a 2nd and 1 or 2nd and inches, and then here comes Bo Scarborough. You're gonna see the defense like, damn it, we just have to tackle Zeke now. We gotta tackle this guy. So, hopefully. That's why I want to see him with the first team offense and all that. Some other guys I want to see some more. Allen Hurst had a catch. Everybody had a little something, but like how I think David Hellman showed the stat. And he posted the stat, and he was like, a lot of the wide receivers. There was a lot of receivers that caught the ball, so that's nice to see. I want to see more tight ends catch the ball, but hey. But anyway, that's my video. Mahalo for watching. Paniala boys. Who you with? Who I'm with? I'm with the Dallas Cowboys.